Welcome back. In this session, we are going to make the triangular pieces for our Build a House collage. In the last session, we left off with our collage looking something like this. We had ripped our main shapes for our house. Each of us took our artistic choice to arrange them in whatever way we thought looked best, whether it was symmetrical down the center, one half looking exactly like the other half, or asymmetrical, one half looking different than the other half. Okay, we had the choice of colors between our warm colors, red, orange, and yellow, or we could have chosen the cool colors, blue, green, and violet. Depending on what you chose, you have a different looking house. Now, when we made our color choice, we lined up our paper like this. We had an A color and a B color, which we used for the main portions of our house. Here's my orange and my red. Okay, now we've got our C color left. And our C color we're going to take and we're going to rip into a variety of different triangles. So if this is my C color, you can kind of see how I've ripped these triangles up. You're going to start out with one big triangle, which is another big triangle over here, which we're going to divide in half for two medium triangles, two small ones, and then you're going to have this leftover piece, which we can make small, medium ones, or really, really small ones. And we're actually going to go a little bit further and fold one of these into two very small triangles. So to show you how to do that, you're going to start with your C piece. I'm just going to set this one over here so we have it to reference. All right. You're going to start with your C piece and you're going to take this top corner here and you're going to fold it down to kind of make a triangle. You can see that little triangular section. Then I'm going to roll it up so that it meets up with this edge and is parallel, which means it's going exactly the same way. Okay. Then taking your finger, you're going to push here towards the crease until you get two butterfly wings, and then you're going to fold it right along that edge. Okay. Now in this project, you're going to use your scissors a little bit here at this moment with the triangles. I'm actually going to trim this bottom piece off, and we're going to save it for later to make more triangles out of. So set that aside. And now we've started here with our two triangles. Okay. We're going to rip this right along this diagonal crease. So fold it back, crease it really well with your fingers, then open it, fold it around again. So now we're on crease number 3. And at this point, when you open it, you're going to have that really nice strong crease like we've practiced before. But starting a rip on a corner like this is really hard. So you're going to cut the beginning of your rip and you're going to cut the end of your rip because it's really hard to get them to rip on a triangle like that. So you're going to hold down, now that you've got the front cut and the back cut, you're going to hold it down and you're going to rip right along your triangle like that. Okay, now I'm going to set that piece aside and take this one. I'm going to fold this corner to this corner so that we're folding it in half. Crease it just like you have before. Fold it 3 times. Once, twice, and 3 times really hard. And then rip that. Okay, so there's the one. Now we're going to take this one and we're going to fold this one in half. Okay, and fold that really nicely along the crease. Once, twice, fold it a 3rd time, and rip it right along the crease. And now we have 2 smaller ones. Okay. Like that. Now I'm going to take this leftover piece here and I'm going to fold just like we started the first one. I'm going to fold it here. And I'm going to crease right along that edge to get the same size triangle that's here, right? Exactly the same size. And I want that triangle because I'm going to fold it again into 2 very much smaller pieces. I'm going to start here. You might have to use a scissors there because it usually doesn't like to start on a diagonal like that. So you can do that. And then I'm going to take this piece and fold it into 2 very, very small triangles. And I find that I like to use these smaller ones on diagonals or for the sides, and I'll show you that in a minute. All right, so now that you've got that one ripped and you've got something looking like this. Now this last piece, you can use it for scrap, you can use it, make other triangles. Another way you can make a triangle is if you were to fold this in to make that center line like that, and then fold this piece down. You could have another small triangle. You could fold it this way to make an acute triangle and have a variety of different options there. So I'm just going to leave that for later. All right, now taking our triangles, I'm going to set those triangles aside, move these ones out of the way as well, and come back to our house. Okay, now with our house, you're going to arrange your shapes. Take all of those triangle shapes, set them on your house, and we're going to now see where we can put them. All right, this one, I can put it right in the center, kind of lined up like that. I can put this one maybe there. It's kind of awkward looking, a little too big at the top. We don't like that. Maybe over here, that's better. Look, I just covered right over my rectangle though. Maybe I want to leave it a little bit like that. Here's a medium-sized one. That's kind of a little too big. Maybe I want to put it here. Oh, that looks kind of nice if I put it kind of on a diagonal that way. Littler one. Oh, that looks kind of reasonable there. This little one there, and maybe this one up here. Yeah, it's a little awkward though. It's a little too big. So I'm going to opt for changing it a little bit. At this point, you've got these variety of triangle shapes. All right, and I've got these ones from my leftovers. You can take whatever kind of triangles you have and work with them. Maybe you want the big one on top. Maybe you want the little one down here. Maybe you don't like the big one and you want to take the big one and fold it in half and get two smaller ones. I really, that big one is so big that maybe I don't want it there. Let's see what this happens. Now this is the point at which you start using your creativity and deciding how you like things arranged. So in the sense of arranging, I want you to take the next, I'd say 5 to 10 minutes to arrange your picture. Get your triangles worked out and arrange your picture. Take this moment to arrange everything and give me a thumbs up when you're done, and I'm going to walk around the room and help you get things arranged. I might come over to you and say, this looks awkward, this is too big, and I might help you switch things around. Or I might say, thumbs up, great, start gluing. When I give you the thumbs up and I tell you you're all right to glue, then you are going to start gluing your shapes down. Okay, and I'll pause the video and move on to the next step. Good, now that you've got your shapes all arranged on your paper, you are going to start gluing down your main shapes. I kind of do like that big triangle, so I'm going to leave it like that. And all you're going to do is you're going to take your triangles and you're going to flip them over, put the couple of glue dribbles on the back. Remember, using our tap and glue bottle is a silent tool, so please push down gently and squeeze hard and get that taken care of. Okay, and I'm just going to arrange these shapes, or they already are arranged, and so I want to make sure that I'm gluing them nicely. The reason why we need to flip them over is because some triangles, like these ones on the side, if you don't flip them over, they're going to be glued down the wrong way. They're going to kind of get glued down cockeyed. All right, like this one, if I glue this side, then I flip it down and I can't glue it the other way, right? So I'm going to have to take this one, flip it over, then glue it, then flip it back over so that it fits correctly. Okay, then finish gluing all of your triangles. When you're done gluing your triangles, give me a thumbs up and we will move on to the next video.